Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. I am Nur Izzati binti Abdul Razak, metric number 261568, and today I will give you an informative speech about one of the most grand mosques in Kuala Kangsar, Perak. Greeting for the beautiful day. The state of Perak is the second largest state in Peninsular Malaysia, while the city of Kuala Kangsar is a historic city in the state of Perak and is the city of the king. Apart from its urban area which maintains of the traditional way and incorporates small and medium industrial business in rural area, such as producing handicraft of carving, batik and so on, the city also has its treasure assets that are still valuable. There are several large mosques in the city such as Ubudiyah Mosque, Rizwaniyah Mosque, Kota Lama Kanan Mosque, Hidayatul Ummah Mosque, Al-Hadrari Mosque and others. However, it is just a mosque that is very famous and a tourist attraction from within and outside the country, which is Ubudiyah Mosque. Ubudiyah Mosque Kuala Kangsar is the largest and most beautiful mosque in Perak. This mosque is located in Bukit Chandan, Kuala Kangsar. Ubudiyah means devotion to Allah Almighty. This is indirectly the name of the mosque located in Bukit Chandan, Kuala Kangsar. Its architectural work, which has its own traditional art, attract many tourists and residents to go this mosque, where many say that this mosque is very appreciative of heritage. Today, I would like to share about the beautiful grand mosque in Kuala Kangsar. There are many architectural elements outside and inside the mosque, and there is also a lot of history of the construction of the famous Grand Mosque in Perak. This indirectly upgrade the tourism sector in Kuala Kangsar. There are also a lot of interesting history of the mosque, the attractive design, and the strategic location of the Ubudiyah Mosque. I would like to start with the history of the Ubudiyah Mosque. For the first, the historical stories about the Ubudiyah Mosque, that the mosque was built at the will of the Sultan of Perak, Murshidul Azam Shah, to fulfill his vow, and this mosque is known as Masjid Diraja or Iskandaria Mosque. According to the article in newspaper of Berita Harian written by Zubi Muhammad Yunus in 2016, he wrote about the history of the Ubudiyah Mosque. This mosque was first built on September 26, 1913, after the completion of discussion between good cooperation by the Perak government and the Malaysian Public Works Department at that time. On Friday, 26 September 1913, Sultan Idris Murshidul Azam Shah laid the foundation stone of the mosque. The construction of the Talek Mosque was disrupted due to damage of the pieces of marble in its storage area, which had been trampled by two elephants belonging to Sultan Idris and Raja Julan for several years. The mosque was complete in 1917 with an estimated construction cost of Rm 220,000 at that time. However, the mosque has to some extent been added day by day to facilitate the public who use it to this day, and its conservation cost is almost Rm 4.8 million in 2003. Next, one of the best things is the attractive design. Second, this mosque have the attractive design for professional people with high quality design. Based on the article written by Zubi Muhammad Yunus, Ubudiyah Mosque also is a symbol of Malay era of Islam, that it has a strong presence in Malaysia for a long time. The construction led to the source of inspiration for lovers of traditional Malay architecture. Therefore, it is clear that this high-quality artwork attract many people to also visit and perform worship at this mosque. The design of this mosque was from a government architect at the time named A.B. Herbert, and all the implementation work was done by the Perak Chief Engineer Kaufik. Its design is influenced by Sarasni or Islamic Indian architecture, where the design of the golden dome proves that its architecture has elements of their culture. Furthermore, according to the article of Bida in 2015, she found this mosque is in octagon or octagonal in shape and has four towers, is surrounded by a dome on the inside, when each of the diameter measure is 18.2 meters long. Then, the walls and floor of the mosque are made of red and white marble that is specially brought from Italy. If you can see, the country Italy has its own design artwork and has a unique old building design and looks beautiful. This is indirectly when this design art is made from this Ubudiyah Mosque, making its design very unique and neat even when the construction of the country's lake skilled manpower. Ubudiyah Mosque also a symbol of Malay Arab Islam that has a strong presence in Malaysia for a long time. The construction led to the source of inspiration for lovers of traditional Malay architecture. Moreover, this inspired design has also made the Ubudiyah Mosque one of the heritage products that have high quality design value, so that it has received recognition from various parties from the country tourism industry. Therefore, it is clear that this high quality artwork can attract many people to also visit and perform worship at this mosque. Now, I would like to continue with my last point, which is the strategic location of the mosque. Lastly, the beautiful Ubaidiyah Mosque is located at a strategic place. According to the article from Warisan Permaisuri in 2018, they wrote that the mosque which next to the tomb of the Raja and also close to the palace was officially opened by Sultan Abdul Jalil Nasruddin in 1917 called Ubudiyah Mosque. Ubudiyah Mosque is also adjacent to the tomb of the relative of the King of Perak and many other old tombs since 1983. This cemetery can be clearly seen from the vehicle parking lot inside the mosque area again. The design of the tombstone located in the cemetery next to the mosque also has a very unique and beautiful design. The cemetery is very well taken care of and look calm when next to this holy place. This royal tomb has the influence of Mughal architecture and resembles the Taj Mahal in India. A total of 8 Sultans of Perak were buried here. The first Sultan of Perak buried in this tomb was the late of Duli Yang Maha Mulia Paduka Seri Sultan Idris Murshidul Azam Shah I in 1916. The other Sultan of Perak were the late of Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sultan Abdul Jalil Karamatullah Naisiruddin Mukhtaram Shah in 1918. The late Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sultan Abdullah Muhammad Shah to 1922, the late Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sultan Iskandar Shah Qadasullah 1938, the late Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sultan Abdul Aziz Al-Mutasim Bilal Shah 1948, the late Sultan Yusuf Izzuddin Shah 1963, the late Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sultan Idris Shah II in 1984, and most recently the late Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sultan Azlan Muhibbuddin Shah in 2014. Furthermore, a total of 7 Raja Perempuan Perak were buried in this royal tomb, consisting of the late Duli Yang Maha Mulia Raja Perempuan Tipah, the late Duli Yang Maha Mulia Raja Perempuan Nuteh Aisyah in 1922, the late Duli Yang Maha Mulia Raja Perempuan Nuteh Zara, and the late Duli Yang Maha Mulia Raja Perempuan Khadijah in 1939, the late Duli Yang Maha Mulia Raja Perempuan Ta'ayah in 1962, the late Duli Yang Maha Mulia Raja Perempuan Putih Umi Kalsum in 1972, and almarhum Duli Yang Maha Mulia Raja Perempuan Muzwin in 2011. In addition, this mosque is also adjacent to the palace which was officially opened in 1970. This museum was built by order of Duli Yang Maha Mulia Almarhum Sultan Iskandar Shah Marhum Qadasullah as a temporary residence because at that time Istana Iskandaria was still under construction to replace Istana Negara. In terms of architecture, castle represent an impressive traditional Malay architecture. The construction of this building as a whole uses hardwood walls and thatched roof. Iron nails are not used in the construction of this building. It is decorated with carving Malay interesting using the silent side with patterns and colors. Traditional Malay woven halls symbolize the color of the silver state, namely yellow, black and white. However, Istana Kenangan has been closed for visit due to repairs and renovation since 2009. In conclusion, Ubudiyah Mosque located in Kuala Kangsar, Perak, which is known by many as the largest and most beautiful mosque in the state of Perak, and has its unique and beautiful design art flair, especially for high quality abroad. Apart from the uniqueness of the surrounding area, which has a high value in the eyes of the community, also makes the construction of this mosque more beautiful day by day. It is clear that the result of the conservation of the surrounding area and outside and inside the mosque is also very good and give a high value for this mosque and the state of Perak as well. Thank you.